What up, everybody? Welcome to your Twin Flame Troop Soulmate reading uncut. Midpoint August, whatever y'all want to call it. Hope everybody's alright. Hope everybody's good. If you like this video, like it, share it. Don't be greedy, share it. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram for your daily spirit message. And that's that. So it seems that some of y'all twins or soulmates have either gotten back together with your twin or soulmate, or some of y'all have moved on with somebody else. Let's see. So for some of y'all, y'all just you've committed to somebody else, and your soulmate is just still kind of like out there doing their thing, bringing more stagnation, not around. They are not pushing the wheel forward. It's like they dumb parked the car, and you know, like some monster truck came and flipped the car over. And it's like, okay, I'm comfortable here. I'm not going to try and get out of this. And it's like they're just there. I feel like some of y'all dealing with your soulmate, just, you know, some of y'all are jumping through hoops to try to get their attention. Jumping through hoops, you know, doing whatever you can to let them know that, hey, I'm here. Yeah, and I kind of wondered about that one. So some of y'all definitely have some of y'all just realized that right now there's no commitment, because that's this repeating energy going on here. Some of y'all may have committed to somebody else. There might be a few of you that have done that, but I feel there is an energy here. Some of y'all just saying, you know what, I'm not gonna get that commitment from my soulmate, my twin, however you want to label it. Some of y'all's dealing with a Cancer. I feel that there's a lot of you out there that's like, you know, you just feel you're not gonna be happy. This could be by yourself, or you know, you're not gonna be happy with somebody else if you try to go with somebody else, because y'all want your soulmate, you want your twin. You want your connection. I feel like there's you know, there is not a lot of happiness going on. Some of y'all feel like there's not going to be a lot of happiness. It's like, what do I have to look forward to? What do I have to look forward to? What do I got to look forward to when it comes to trying to deal with this connection? Yeah, some of you all believe that it's just like, you're done. You're done. Some of y'all are getting back, you know, it's like you gotta step out there. You're gonna venture out and try to meet other people, even though, like, in your heart, you know, some of y'all, you do want your soulmate, you want your twin, but I do feel that there's an energy here of like, there's stagnation. It's, you know, there's not going anywhere. There's no communication, or they communicate, it's bad communication, and it's is painful, because it's like some of y'all was jumping through hoops or really, really showing like, hey, I'm here for you. And it was just like, you know, falling upon deaf ears. And it's like you're all still thinking about them. And even though, you know, some of y'all may see the sexiest man or the sexiest woman walk by, and it's like, you know, you're nice, but you're not my twin. You're not my soulmate. It's, you know, you're thinking about it. So I'm thinking about some of the good times too. I'm thinking about just some of the simple things. It's not always about just bedroom action, you know, bedroom boxing, bedroom MMA. It's always about that. It's just like some of the simple things some of y'all got on your mind. And it can be painful because it causes confusion, because some, like there's a need to like just let go, because it's like, man, there's stagnation, nothing's going on. I'm trying to show my soulmate or my twin, whoever, like, hey, I'm here, but I feel like there's so much things that are broken. Like, what else could I do? It's like almost like it's done. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. For the women here, you know, I don't really go into that, but, you know, some of y'all women be dealing with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And you want them there. Some of y'all have lost, you know, you're feeling scared, like, about where the situation is going. Some of y'all have just lost 100% faith. It's like you can't see it. You can't see it. You don't want to put your trust into somebody. You don't want to put your hopes. You don't want to get so high that when you drop, it's so devastating. I think some of y'all out there, you twins, have to try to make sure that you control your anger, control your temper, control the more aggressive side. And it's difficult when you're dealing with this type of connection and all you want is to be close, and all the other person is doing is trying to make sure that they're far. It's difficult to deal with. But it's something that needs to be worked on. And it's like, it's something that's not going to come overnight. It takes time. They need to show some sort of commitment. They need to, like, you know what I mean? They need to make some things better. They need, even if it's the smallest thing, like, hey, I'm thinking about you, or, you know, I have you on my mind. Can I take you out for dinner or a drink? Can I show you what's going on with me, why there might be some sort of gap or there's some distance? They need, you know what I mean? Show you that they're even though they might not be there 100% at the minute, you know, that, you know, they got you there. They need to be a little bit more forthcoming. Yeah, they got to show you like they're not running. They're not running. And if they're in some sort of situation or some sort of bind that they can't get out of, it's like they need to vocalize that. So so some of y'all's not wondering like, hey, do you even know my name? Do you remember that I'm still around? Because some of y'all's feeling like that. That's why it's like there's this energy of like it's done. So many things are broken right now. I don't know what to do. I tried to show this person that I care about them, but it's like falling on deaf ears. Yeah, I feel you're looking at them like, you know, they're drama queens, or they don't have control of their situation or their emotions, and they're kind of cold when it comes to love. They're just kind of cold, you know. They might be great in bed, but they're cold when it comes to the emotional part. Some of y'all's dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, they might be on the move. You know what I mean? They might be somebody that's always on the move, and it's just like trying to get the truth out of them or trying to get them to speak to you or to verbalize what's going on is a chore. Yes. Some of y'all twins, you soulmates out there, you know you're dealing, they're looking at you like, you know, I know that I might be causing some pain right here, causing some issues. But it's, you know, I've got things going on. Some of y'all partners is feeling like, you know, you may be too aggressive, or you might be trying to manipulate them, or trying to put down a foundation or a structure that they might not be ready for. They're just like, you know, there's maybe a sense of immaturity here. Especially they can, you know, they're not communicating, they're staying away, or they're not talking as much as they could. And if you are talking, the communication is bad, you know. I feel that there could be, there's grudges here. There's grudge energy. And that grudge energy is not going to make anybody come closer to anybody. So if there's things that you got on your side that you don't like from them, and there's things that they got on their side that they don't like from you, it's going to be very difficult. That's going to be a problem. It's like there needs to be a releasing of some of that old energy. Even thinking about it too much is like, it's just, it's not great. And it's easier said than done to sit here and be like, don't think about certain things. But you could think about certain things, but don't dwell on it. And there's a lack of, you know, there's a lack of an opportunity to really like sit down and get all of that in the past and leave it in the past. Some of y'all just need to honestly kind of get away from the situation as best as you can. So for those that who are looking at other people and you're trying to get your mind off this situation and you're doing your thing, that's not a bad move. But I feel like there's a little bit of a confusion for some of y'all. It's like you want your soulmate, you want your twin. So, you know, and it's like you're saying logically, I know this is the way it is, but inside it's like, yo, do I really have faith in this person? What's this person is, you know, they don't even talk to me. Sometimes they're just, you know, they're very mean. For some of y'all that are in this situation and you are dealing with a married person, it's like you gotta kind of just walk away from that energy until things get corrected. And it's not saying walk away from them and leave them alone, don't ever speak to them. It's just like you got to keep that energy at a certain distance until certain things are corrected. Some of y'all might have to just, you know, some of y'all dealing with a Taurus. Because I feel for some of y'all soulmates and twins, it's just like when somebody walks away from another, things will turn around. Because I do feel that, you know, they're you know, some of y'all's dealing with somebody that's got somebody else. or they're dealing with somebody else and they can't fully commit, because the minute that's like you feeling like you gotta jump through hoops for somebody's attention, that's something, you know, you gotta pay attention to. I feel that y'all, I do feel that some of y'all are really, you know, you're hoping for, you know, reunion. You're hoping to take you. Some of y'all, like I said, you want your twin, you want your soulmate. Some of y'all just want a relationship that's stable and you want to keep it moving. But I feel that some of y'all just, you know, you're hoping for your twin or your soulmate to come through that door to call you, and it's just like, you know, you're hoping, you're wishing, but you know, you feeling like that's not gonna go down. For some of y'all, you don't, it's like, for some of y'all, if you've been waiting, you're not hearing from them, and there's just like no communication. Some of them have just, they're just like they're just trying to not engage. They've kind of like thrown up their hands. They don't want to take responsibility for anything, and it's like, it's too much, and I'm just going to throw out my hands right now. Yeah, and they're taking it easy. They're like, I need to just take it easy on this. I'm gonna take it easy. So for some of y'all that feeling like, yo, they're really, really ghosting me, or they're really, really not even answering anything, them just like almost I don't exist. Well, that's kind of where their mindset is right now. They just don't, they're not really engaging. It's going to be a fight. Some of y'all, this is the energy, and it depends on how much you want it, where you are spiritually, what is it that you want, and what are you willing to put up with, and how could you deal with this? For those who, these readings are mainly geared to those who do not have communication, or the communication is very bad, and see where the other person's head's at. So it's about how much you want it, what you're going to do for it, because some of y'all is dealing with some real soulmate twins, you know, that are just closed off right now. That's your August 2018 Twin Flame True Soulmate Uncut August midpoint reading. If you like this reading, like it, share it. Don't be greedy, share it. And if you have not subscribed already, subscribe. All my twins, soulmates, however you want to label it, keep your head up. Ask the divine for any help that you may need to carry on, give you strength, and decide whether this is the energy that you want to roll with, or is it this energy? You want to give up, or you're going to fight? Depends on how much you want it, what you can do, and how you can deal with this situation energetically. Be well, be good. Peace.